tune into this one. We finally have North American team playing today. All right, looks like we're getting ready here. Three, two, one. It's game time, baby. Connex 5 here with this third match of the day. Allstars versus G on deck. Quick headshots there, back and forth kills. This is going to be a long map though, as both teams vie for control. You see Reflex up top there, trying to take people out. Got Stinger in his face. It's a good move actually to charge top with Stinger. Makes it very difficult to snipe people down. First 100 armor is going to spawn. We got people on it from both sides. Looks like it gets grabbed by Killing. See what he can do with that flak up close. Couple of kills, so doing pretty well so far. Do have a shield belt spawning soon. There's going to be boots popping about 7 seconds before him. Curious to see if anyone makes it down there for boots first, and then taking shield belt afterwards. We saw SAS love doing that, especially with Wolverine. It's like nobody jumping down for boots. Ooh, a nice steal of the belt, but Sunday gets popped right back down into the goo, so he goes down. Does deny it, but pays the price. So 9-9 tie game so far as we get started into this one. Both teams still kind of getting used to each other, feeling it out. Chips goes down up top. It looks like ooh, and takes him right back out. So wouldn't be surprised to see each team try to put about 2 people up top. Maybe one in the pit and somebody roaming. Looks like we got a first amp going to Reflex. Reflex with an amp sniper rifle is going to be a pretty formidable opponent, but he rockets himself in the face. And Septos though does pick it up. Does some damage to the people up top. That's exactly what they want to do with this amp. Ooh, not shoot your teammates with it though. Big combo by Inceptos, putting out actually quite a bit of damage on that amp run. There's a couple seconds left for Soul to try to answer back. Only 13 health though, so he may just... Oh, he turns the corner, actually ends Fantasy's killing spree with it. Now he's down to 13 health, so gotta be careful there. Shield belt is up. You see that grab with the boots. So critical. Fantasy though, you see him getting that pistol kill. So right now, a bit of downtime, a bit of negative space here with no power-ups popping. You see you've got Chips and Sunday up top. Soul protecting him in mid. So basically 3 players in mid for blue team. See those lock-on rockets coming in. So Chips still just hanging out up top. Kind of surprised not to see them try to knock him off yet. Reflex does pick up the 100 armor, so maybe they'll make a push there then, because there's still 20 seconds in the amp spawns. Ooh, the sniper shot's coming out, and Allstars going a little bit ahead now. Reflex finding himself in a killing spree with that 100 armor. Hasn't taken any damage from it yet. He's going to be in position. Ooh, that amp falls down to the pit. He grabs it, gets a couple of shots off with the Enforcer, so doing some damage, but now Reflex with the amp coming out, going right after Soul. Rockets coming out. Now he's got a sniper rifle. He can one-shot anyone he finds off the spawn. He's going to try to take out Chips from up top. Chips has been an absolute nuisance up there. Allstars is going to have to decide how to deal with that. Do they want to push him up there and try to take him down, or just avoid him? Either one can work, but your team just has to be on the same page. Reflex, meanwhile, been doing a good job of just avoiding the people playing up top. Getting 2 or 3 kills with that amp run while staying safe. Killing going on a killing spree now, and let's get a look in mid. See who is up top right now. Looks like G still has Sunday up there, so it looks like Sunday and Chips are more or less trying to hold that top area. What you can find at times, though, is that might be stretching your resources thin. If you have 2 people up top at all times, it means the other 2 players could be playing 4-on-2 around the pit and around that back 50 area. Does give you easy access to the power-ups, though, as we see Sunday grabbing that shield belt. Gonna take that over to the pit to do some housekeeping, clean things up. We'll see if Sunday now can use this extra armor to try to take this amp, get something going. You see him jumping right down on top. He does grab it, takes some damage in the process, but this is what they needed to do to come back and erase that deficit. Ooh, and Septo's dropping a flak ball straight onto his face. Killing able to pick up that amp. Oh, and the nice falling away sniper shot on Soul. Able to protect himself, but Sargent kills him in the pit with that sniper, with the shot combo. Killing gets a headshot, but he survives and answers back. So back and forth with this amp run this time. At the end of the day, though, still a 14 frag lead for Allstars. Shield belt is up. Let's go see. Oh, point blank headshot by Sunday, knocking Fantasy right off of that shield belt. So cutting it to a 10 frag lead. G doing a good job of fighting them off of these power-ups. The last couple amp runs have kind of gone back and forth. Oh, that's not what you want right there, diving right into that jello mold. Couple more kills though, and again, G back and forth, staying within 10, pulling it to 9 now. Chips up top, just spamming downward. Sunday with a couple kills around the backside, cutting it to 8 points. This will be a key amp run right here. If G's gonna try to continue this momentum, they need to grab this and make a run with it. Chips is in perfect position for it. He's gonna grab it. Only has 60 health. Okay, goes back to get health. One shot on reflex. Another shot. He's on a killing spree now. This is exactly what they needed, grabbing the amp and getting on a run with it, as well as taking the shield belt. So this map is entirely in G's control now. Only down by 5. Reflex trying to ping him down with the pistol, but he still has 56 health. A couple more shots takes him down, but another amp sniper shot puts him back on the board. Finally, they take him out, but not before cutting it to a 4 frag lead. Let's cut over now. I'm just gonna call him Master Bobo because it's easier. Master Bobo with 100 armor, or 89 armor. Heading over to the pit, trying to knock them away from it. Waiting for that shock rifle to spawn though. In the meantime, we do have Boots getting taken by Fantasy, waiting for that shield belt to spawn. You can see Sundade's above it. He'll be able to shoot down on it, but 3 All-Stars all around, and he sneaks around and takes it from them, but gets comboed by Fantasy, taking him out. Now we got this damage amp coming up here. You still have Chips up top, holding that whole area pretty much by himself lately. Fantasy trying to take him down, but complete control of this area by G, and that doesn't bode well if Allstars is going to try to take control of the amp. Master Bobo grabbing it, only has Enforcer, but definitely denies it to Allstars, pulling within 5 now. Another rocket to the back, and G now only down by 4, back up to 5. They're slowly grinding their way back into this one. If they can keep controlling these amps, that's going to be exactly what they need. The answer by killing, taking him down, but pretty much the end of this amp. Let's go back to this shield belt area and see who can jump down on it. G seems to have had better timing on it. Reflex this time right on top of it. So a much better setup for Allstars that time. Trying to get control of that shield belt. And that sequence is stretched back up to an 8 frag lead after those power-ups. Go to Allstars. 100 armor's about to spawn, and we got a little bit of time. It's such a close game. I really think every amp run is going to be the key thing to watch. Not just who grabs it, but what they can do with it. back up to a 9 frag lead here. Ooh, back up to 10, killing on a killing spree. Now we've had quite a few sprees actually, back and forth for both teams. Amp up. G still has control of the top area. They're gonna go down though, and that's gonna drop all the way down to the pit. Gonna chase down after it. Both get killed by Inceptos with the rockets. Now he's gonna have this amp and a sniper rifle. Kills Reflex on accident. Interesting piston across the goo, gets the sniper shot and the follow-up rocket. So Inceptos with the dodgy maneuvers, able to stay alive, put out some damage. And again, back up 13 now after that sequence is Allstars. Ooh, there's a tough spawn. Inceptor's gonna have a chance to get a free kill off of it. Does get away, and what you're seeing by Allstars is it looks like that they are basically conceding the top of this map rather than putting a ton of resources in to try to fight back. They're kind of spamming them up there, trying to get shots on them, but they're not leaving themselves vulnerable. Trying to stay out of line of sight and out of danger. So a 13 frag lead once again popped back up. They did see a steal of the belt there. It looked like Sunday got down there. Took some damage, but kept it away from Allstars, and that's when G has had success in this game, is whenever they've been able to keep power-ups away. And here you see Allstars taking no chances. Reflex getting there extra early. Looks like he may be ready to take the top with killing. Throws him a sniper rifle. Looks like they trade weapons there. Oh, nice boot jump sniper shot. And now G is going to be on the run, down by 12, but they're all respawning in right now. Not a whole lot of armor or weapons to play with. Reflex with another back-to-back sniper shots with a double kill. Back up to 15-point lead now. We're kind of running low on time. It's not over yet, certainly, but G answers with 2 more kills there, but they have to be mindful of the clock and how they play this. They don't want to necessarily fall into a super conservative setup like they had before with a couple of people up top. They might have to be a little more aggressive. See them throwing Reflex a sniper rifle, so dangerous with that hit scan aim. And immediately gets a kill off it, 2 shots coming off it, so always a smart move throwing your best player, or your best aimer perhaps, a hit scan weapon. Saw him and Killing trade hit scan weapons earlier too, giving Reflex a sniper and giving shock to Killing. So certainly a matter of having favorite weapons as well, and that's something that's that teamwork and communication that has to come with practice. A lot of teams don't even have the cycles in their communications to make that kind of trade. Showing some good comfort with each other is Allstars, but if you see Sunday grabbing that amp, can he do something with it? Down 16. Ooh. Oh, and 3 kills in a row, so the whole G team now just got taken out. They're all gonna reset now. Reflex with an amp sniper rifle. Oh, he drops that amp. So you see, I tried to tell you guys, you can totally drop the amp. I think it's part of like the weapon wheel, like radial menu. Drops that amp for his teammate. Decides to go on a run with that sniper rifle. And 100 points on the board for Allstars, up to a 16-point lead. It's not necessarily, they're not necessarily running away with it, but they're keeping that lead and maintaining it. And that's all they need to do with a minute 45 on the clock. Don't need to do anything crazy. Soldo with back-to-back sniper shots. Another sniper shot, so Soul almost going on a killing spree here with the sniper rifle. They want any chance of coming back, they have to keep this up and be extra aggressive. You see him throwing that sniper for his teammate, but then Reflex comes around the corner, taking him out. This amp is going to be so important. Last amp of the match, and really the last hope for G. If they can go on a run, hit a couple of multi-kills with it, they can maybe bring themselves back within reach, but they have to be in position. Looks like some more kills coming out for Allstars. Sunday not in position to grab it. He pistons up, goes ahead and gets it. Doesn't have a weapon though, and that's not going to do him a whole lot of good. Shock rifle is not there. He's gonna have flak, but needs to get himself over to the sniper rifle. It's gone too. And that may just do it. 14 points in 45 seconds. Probably not gonna happen. So a nice shot there, falling with the sniper shot on reflex, but 30 seconds to go. And we're gonna see Allstars take map 1. Interesting to compare the pickups there. That control of the top area for G really allowed them to take a lot of the a lot of the power-ups. They grabbed almost twice as many shield belts, and they got way more of the amps off the stand or off the pickup base. While, look at the amp time though. So Allstars did a great job of conceding the amp grab and then killing them off it and picking it up themselves. So pretty much even there. But in the end, Allstars hanging on. We'll be going to map 2 Goose here. Interesting to see how familiar each team will be with that map. Everybody knows Deck, but not everyone really knows Goose, so interesting to see how it goes there. Another day, another version of Goose. I don't think we've seen Goose in a TDM game. I think we saw it in Elimination once, if I'm not mistaken, but first time I think we've seen this on stream. I don't know if there was a remake of it in UT3. There was definitely originally... Oh wait, looks like they're perhaps needing to rehost. So okay, we'll head back to the hub as they rehost this. Shouldn't take long. And we are back up. Yeah, honestly, I said before, I think Goose was a pretty photogenic map, even in UT2K4. So I do think the lighting in this map is a little flat right now, but they fixed some of the issues I had with earlier versions of it. Ultimately, I think Goose is just a fun map to jump around on. I think that's why I liked it most in 2K4. You could really traverse it quickly. You could play a lot of mind games. You could almost duel on it. I mean, it's too big for actual serious duels, but like playing TAM, you know, you could really cut people off. It kind of reminded me of playing Curse in UT99. It was a little too big for duel, but you could definitely like cut people off, play mind games with the lifts, like the sound effects, bait people into running through windows or whatever. Don't know if G is subbing anyone, or they might need someone to download that map, or maybe clear their cache and re-download it or something. So Yeah, Goose would probably work 2v2. I saw there's a remake of Achilles that I think was a little weirdly scaled. It was a weird remake of it, but Achilles was a great 2v2 map from 2K4 days. Here we go. Everybody back in the server, should be ready to go here in just a bit. Players are ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's game time, baby. Connex 5. We are here on Goose. The first time we've seen this map in our TDM season here. Pretty excited to see how these teams decide to play it. Goose is interesting because it's not a map with a super obvious strategy. In other words, deck is a little bit more obvious, right? You want to control the top to some extent. You want to control the pit to some extent. And then you just sort of figure out how you want to do that. Like you kind of have like your primary and secondary objectives pretty obviously laid out for you. Here, the amp is really out of the way. You don't really want to hold that area. The shield belt's going to be kind of in an area that's very exposed, so like you can't just hang out up there necessarily either. It's a very dynamic map in that way. You pretty much have to run routes constantly and just try to reconvene at power-ups. So it's kind of in contrast to a map like Deck, where you can have sort of actual positions, like sections of the map that you just play. In Goose, if you just play an area, you're going to be wasting a lot of time. So it's not the easiest map to get your teamwork down on. Very curious to find out how teams adapt to that. We're seeing some dual enforcer work here, and a third comes in. Fantasy just getting plastered. Coming in like the Matrix or something, just dual pistols all over the place, and another kill. And there's the amp, finally picks up another weapon, or pulls out another weapon at least. Only 13 health though, so Sunday probably not going to be too aggressive. He does have a shock rifle, but last thing he wants to do is drop a shock rifle and amp to his teammates, or to an enemy. And that's another interesting point about this map though, is when you get the amp, you're not necessarily in a big control area of the map, so you kind of have to like grab the amp and then move somewhere. And that can make for some interesting tactical choices, because you know, enemy team can bait you into a combo or rockets or whatever based on that. So Chips takes the first shield belt here. Allstars with a 3-frag lead, but that can disappear very quickly in 4-on-4. See him diving in there, tanking that link gun damage, trying to get the double kill with it. Ooh, killing defends himself. That was a big kill right there. Could have been 2 kills their way and control of the amp area. Instead, he trades it out. And Chips losing all of that shield belt. They do seem to have control over that 100 armor area, however. Fantasy, though, answering with the sniper rifle. Clutch sniper shots there. It's not easy to... I mean, close range sniper is not easy to begin with. But whenever you got a link gun on you, it's even harder. So here we got 10 seconds till belt, 10 seconds till amp. Looks like everyone's pushing over to amp. Let's go over there and see how it goes. Sir's fighting him off from behind it. Killing's up front by the shock rifle. Stomps on Oleg's head. They do get it. Looks like Killing's going to go down, but Ski finishes him off. Oh, the shock balls, though, couldn't quite connect. That's an area of the map where you kind of want to have flak out, really. Sunday making good use of that flak right there. Oh, the ricocheted amp off the wall, taking out Killing. Only a 4-frag lead for Allstars, so G's gonna have to try to regroup a little bit and just keep up the pressure. But take a quick look. See right now, G definitely getting more amp time, and 2-to-1 on the belt. So if they can keep the power control together, they'll give themselves a chance here. Smart move by Killing, coming out there, taking out the weak player with the link gun. Perfect timing by Oleg, though, taking that shield belt. Doesn't look like anyone really in position to make him pay for it. He takes a little bit of damage. But see, fighting over this sniper rifle area. This can become a real killing field to the mod on this map. There we go. Amp coming up. Ooh, Reflex eats a combo and some flak, but he does fight him off with that rocket launcher. He grabs that amp, only 33 health though, so now he's gonna have to fight his way out. And again, oh, there he goes, drops that amp for a teammate who has sniper rifle and some better health. That's smart sharing of resources there. Remember, that's a feature that I don't think any other game had. It's the ability to just drop the amp like that. Big amp flak damage to the face there. Fantasy able to defend himself. Not a whole lot to really shoot at as he turns that corner and gets, runs right into a Link gun. Link primary and flak are so deadly behind that shield belt area. Belt getting taken by Sunday again, it looks like. And G doing a pretty good job of sliding over to control that top area in mid. Couple quick sniper kills for Sunday. You've also got some spawns that'll happen sometimes around that bio rifle up there. Ooh, good rotation now. G just triple teaming everyone they find, pulling within 4 now. And now it's Allstars' turn. They need to regroup, gather themselves, and make sure that they don't lose control of this map. Another 100 armor going to G. Fantasy trying to negate it, but Soul takes him out with rockets. Still only a 4 frag lead. Let's go over to Amp. It looks like people are setting up for it. You have 3 G there. 1 goes down. Sunday and Oleg behind it. Chips comes over to help. The whole blue team just hanging out all over this Amp. They do give up the shield belt, however. So Sunday right now on the hunt, looking for someone to use this on. Oh, a big shot to Fantasy's back. Couldn't follow it up, but does a ton of damage. Fantasy, though, smart move, pushing away from the Amper and gets a kill of his own. Rockets come in. They end up all turning on him, taking out the Amper, grabbing it for themselves. That was really great teamwork right there by Allstars to neutralize that power-up. Get a kill with it of their own. And now they have a chance to try to take back control of this map. 100 armor will be spawning right now. Ooh, nice job, though. They double team him with Link and Enforcer to take him, knock him off of that 100 armor. And now they're going to be pushing over towards the shield belt. It's hard to really hold the shield belt area for long. You really have to have tight timing on it. Kills trading back and forth here. Still a 6 frag lead, been holding pretty steady most of the match. We are about to hit the halfway point. Fantasy with the perfect timing on it, grabbing that belt. 100 armor spawns soon as well. Ooh, unfortunately, Fantasy not having any weapon, needs a teammate to come help, gets that help. And now they're in position for this Amp. Gonna have G rotating over from mid, however, so they need to get some teammates down there to help. Oleg's over by the sniper rifle. It doesn't look like they're really very organized, though. Sunday's running in. Oleg's running in, too. They do get 1 kill, but the Amp's gonna go to Reflex. He's gonna pull out that rocket launcher close range. Double kill with the sniper rifle. He's got a couple more spawners around the corner. Can get a shot off. And those amped rockets, so deadly up close. But you see the respect that Reflex has for the enforcers of all things. Seeing 2 spawners around the corner instead of diving right into them, wants to back up, doesn't want to give them any free damage. Big rocket damage though in this amp run from Reflex. Actually, yeah, 10 kills from Reflex from the rockets so far. Only 4 with the sniper rifle. And that amp run helped them push it up to a 13 frag lead, so a big turnaround there by Allstars. G is still fighting back, but they had turned this map around a little bit, and Allstars fought to take back control. We're past the halfway point, still within reach for G, but this is this next few minutes is really a chance for Allstars to put it away if they can go in a couple more sweeps of the power-ups. Maybe go in an amp run, maybe take a couple more shield belts, and put them in good position. See, 15 seconds to the amp. G is actually getting to the power-ups extremely early, which can be a good thing, but it can also be a waste of time. Just depends on the map. It depends on how your opponent's playing. the fact that there's a shock rifle right by the amp does make the area a little bit more valuable. See this one-on-one fight between Killing and Oleg. Oleg grabs the amp. Fantasy and Killing are all around him, though, trying to kill him. He gets one kill. Oh, he rockets himself in the face, and that's going to give it right back to Fantasy. Fantasy with amp shock, looking for the callouts, trying to find someone to hit. Oh, 2 big amp primaries. Taken out. Oleg can't finish him off. There he goes. Gets 1 kill. Has to run away, though. He can go down very quickly if they hit him with a rocket. Another shot on Sunday. Takes a page out of Reflex's book, finishing him off with the amped rocket up close. Ooh, big flag primary from Chips. Anzu off rating with a party of 2. Appreciate that, Anzu. Welcome the 2 people that were hanging out on Anzu's channel and not mine. So I'm totally not judging you about. I guess this isn't my channel. It's the Raise Your Edge channel. Welcome to Goose. Soul taking that shield belt, and this is exactly what they need though. G needs to try to take control of the power-ups, and he needs to take that shield belt around and down to amp. Wouldn't surprise me if he does just that. So you have 10 seconds till it spawns. He's looking for a weapon, but there we go. Has the link gun. And what G needs more than anything right now is an armored player to grab this amp and go on a run with it. However, this time you see Allstars ready for it. Looks like G actually maybe lost timing of it, so that's a huge mistake by G. You're trying to make a comeback in the second half of a game. You can't lose track of the power-ups. The Ski at this point mostly just doesn't want to cough it up. You're up by 19. You're up by 21 now. You don't necessarily have to do anything crazy and take any big risks. Just keep the power-ups away from your opponent. You can ride this one out. Kind of surprised not to see more amped link gun happening in this map. A lot of amped sniper rifle and rockets coming out. Ooh, 100 armor gets taken, but eats a rocket for his trouble. Big rocket duel in this map. Or this room, rather. There's a lot of opportunities for rocket duels in this map, though, with all the lifts and the jump pads. It's almost like a rocket arena level, as a matter of fact. Especially this 50 armor area, or 100 armor area, rather. Soul getting a little bit of damage off the spawn, but they do chase them out of the room. However, about to have another amp opportunity, and time is running out for G. They have to start getting these amps. At the very least, they need to start getting the shield belts and then killing the amp runner. They need armored amp runners. It's the only way they're going to come back down 25 now with under 3 minutes to go. They do get the shield belt. Reflex is down to 38 health, so they need to find him, kill him, and then take that amp. Looks like he's more or less just running away at this point. That's probably a smart move. Reflex now, you see just self-preservation kicking in, hiding behind that cover. More rocket kills coming out, and as we wind this one down to 2 minutes to go, up to a 28-point lead, looks like Allstars is going to run away with this map. Double kill with one combo by Fantasy, it looked like. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard, look at the power-up. Yeah, look at the power-up time. So G did a good job earlier on in the map of picking up the amps, but they were getting killed off of them. You have more than double the actual amp time for Allstars. G has been concentrating on the shield belts more, but hasn't been getting the kills off of them. Here we go, last amp run of the game. Oleg gets it, but takes damage immediately. Does get a kill off of it, though. Immediately goes down to that charge, so now Ski's gonna have a chance. Do some damage in mid, eats a rocket for his trouble. Killing can pick it up. And There's a big amped combo, a double combo. So we're gonna finish this one off. The last 30 seconds, pretty back and forth throughout the middle of the match, and then towards the end there, you see Fantasy going on a rampage. Allstars really just started a run with it. About 5 to 7 minutes to go is really where they broke away. They're showing a lot of familiarity with this map. G certainly knew the map as well. I mean, neither team was lost on it. I was a little bit curious to find out if one team or the other wouldn't be familiar, but I think they both know the map pretty well. Good games coming out, so 2 points now going to Allstars, leading into this 2v2 TDM round starting next. Let's actually take a look at the bracket and find out what the lineups for that will be. Looks like it's going to be Demon and Killing for Allstars, and again, they kind of just have their pick for G. Dex, Solo, and Chill going to be the match. We haven't seen Chill play today, so that'll be a new one if it goes to map 3. So there we go, 2v2 TDM coming up next. They're going to get that HUD set, or excuse me, the instance set up on the hub. I'm going to take a quick water break. I'll be back with you in a couple of minutes, and we will be ready to go. All right, we are back. Let's see if we got that hub up. It looks like we don't yet. My presumption was that this game's going to be on London again, but I don't necessarily know that for a fact. There we go. Match is up. We'll be jumping into this in just a second. Yoink. Alright, so 2v2, it's going to be Demon and Killing versus whoever G decides to put out there. Dex, Solo, and Chill. Alright, looks like it's going to be Killing and Demon for All-Stars. We're going to have Soul and Oleg playing in this one. Here we go. It's game time, baby. Connex 5 here with this 2v2 section of this match. Just saw All-Stars win both 4v4 TDM maps, so 2 points to them so far. This will be a best of 3 for 1 point, so see how things shake out here. Early on, Soul trying to chase Killing down, throwing some alt-fire stinger at him. Killing unable to answer back. Oh, Oleg dives down, kills himself, and Killing at the same time. Rockets flying all around in the pit as they jockey for position over this first 100 armor. Fighting around this corner. Interesting to see, though, that they're not pushing around the top. 2v2 on deck is kind of interesting because the play is completely different than duel or 4v4. See, fighting up top. Demon trying to play the top area. Killing coming around the side. Someone's going to need to get down here to the shield belt, though. Soul actually steals it despite the map control, the area denial going on by All-Stars. Ooh, Soul, though, rockets himself in the face, but still manages to get the kill on Killing. So G off to a good start, taking the lead, but still very early on in this one. Amp will be spawning in 10 seconds. When you're playing 2v2, the run to Amp can seem extremely long if you get caught on the wrong side of the map. Oh, Demon falling down into the pit. That's going to give Oleg a free grab of that Amp. Oh, he goes down to the back, though, Killing with a nice shot to clear that out and take it back. Ooh, risky shot there. Lined up the enemy and his teammate, managed to hit it. Another kill with that Amp. And there's the killing spree by Killing. That Amp run so huge. I mean, if you think about it, in 2v2, you're increasing your potential damage output by 50%. So it's even more of a big, I guess, percentage boost than in TDM. So keep an eye out on those Amp runs. If they can keep getting clean Amp runs like that, it's going to be really hard to beat All-Stars. But we've seen G do a pretty good job of contesting the power-ups, especially the shield belts. So we'll see what they can do as we push through past the first couple minutes of this map and settle in a little bit. Nice combo by Killing. And check out the target acquisition. After getting the kill, he was already looking to the next target. Pop 2 primaries on the next enemy. That's good concentration right there. And the air rocket takes some damage from it, but he's going to have the 100 armor right there if he wants it. He might save it for his teammate. Looks like that's what he's trying to do. There we go. So now they both have pretty solid armor. But again, they're getting caught in the pit, and the Amp is spawning now, so they have a long run to make it over there. But it looks like G's not in position either, so Killing, pushing him off the top, going down to finish off the kill. But nobody is in position to grab this Amp. Killing now with the belt and the shield belt. He's got to use all 3 charges to get to that Amp. He's got 150 armor on top of that. Looking a lot like we saw Wolverine running around earlier in the day. Ooh, just missing that sniper shot. Wouldn't be surprised to see him pull out Link. Oh, goes with the rockets. And the rampage for killing. He's actually had a spawner behind him, but didn't realize. Big sniper shot around that corner. They both have 130 damage in them, so Demon's just sweeping up at this point. Ooh. Close range combat. Soul had a chance there with the flag primary, but killing just on point right now. See, basically what Allstars is doing here is they're putting killing on that backside by Shock, and Demon's over there in the pit by himself. So I'm really interested to see what G tries to do to combat that. Oh, both players falling into the drink. Oleg runs out of life first. Good steal by killing that's going to keep him alive to try to extend this spree. Killing just on a tear. What is his accuracy looking like right now with the shock rifle? Shooting almost 50% accuracy. Looking so confident with that shock primary. Oh, the anti-combo coming around the corner. Look at that, the confidence to dive in that corner, dangerous spot, and still hit that shot to take him out before he could fire back. Shield belt is up. Not sure if either team has timing of it at the moment. And that could be a problem, because now, okay, they both saw it taken, so Allstars takes it, but Soul definitely saw it. They'll have timing on it going forward. Let's follow Demon for a little while, see what he can do with that. Checking in, look at that, not a single second of amp time for G, and 4-1 with the shield belt. So right now, all All-Stars way. What G is actually was doing well earlier in this matchup, they've kind of fallen away from it this map. That's going to come back to bite them in the long run. They can't turn this one around. Probably going to look at the pickups and as a major reason why. Ooh, nice sneaky move by Oleg, who's distracted by his teammate downrange with a sniper rifle. Comes around the corner, finishes him off with Link. A good chance for G now to reset Allstars so we can get them both respawning. Shield belt is up. Remember, both people saw the shield belt taken last time. They definitely have timing on it. Killing, though, gets the amp and the shield belt. And again, this is what you have to avoid. You can't let someone like Killing walk around with over 100 armor and the amp. Oh, he goes down to a rocket, though, so he didn't have enough health to sustain the armor that he had. So waiting for that health pack to come up. Ooh, looks like Killing maybe flacked himself in the face there, so he's going to be on the run. So the 29-7 lead, so Allstars firmly in the lead, although G fighting back a little bit in the last couple minutes. Big flak primary. I like the patience there. It can be pretty dangerous diving around that lift area in the pit. Very easy to flak or rocket yourself in the face. Requires a lot of discipline, knowing when to time your shots and when to lay off. See Demon taking that shield belt. So shield belt control completely Allstars at this point. 10 seconds till that amp pops as well. They're fighting over the pit, but would not be shocked to see Killing take those boots over to grab that amp soon. I don't think Demon has really been making plays on the amp. I think he's mostly been leaving it for Killing. We'll see if he does it this time. Same thing. Yep, just kind of supporting him. Killing with the grab and the kill immediately. He's going to have an amp sniper rifle running around. Not much armor, though. Right as I say that, he picks up the 100 armor, so big problems here for G. Killing's going to look to extend this lead and put it out of reach. We're just about halfway through this one. Killing, looking for those boots desperately. Oh, Oleg dives right into the slime. That's going to be a free kill for Killing. Still has those jump boots, and that's the importance of those jump boots. Not only to get into situations, to get out of situations. Allowed him to survive and escape when he otherwise could have died, dropped that amp. Could have been a completely different scenario. Killing playing up top right now. Kind of an interesting interesting position as the falling combo looking good with a double kill. Still 20 seconds till the amp spawns and 22 seconds until the belt spawns. Maybe a bit of positioning ahead of time. Soul goes down and grabs the boots, which is a smart move, and he goes back up top. Nobody's really in position to grab the belt, but the amp's gonna spawn first, so we'll see what they go for. Gonna have to do it any second now. Looks like Killing's got the timing of the amp. He's up top waiting for it. Here's a take, and he might drop right down on the shield belt. Yeah, he's gonna do just that. And fortunately for G, they took those boots away early on. That's gonna cause him to waste a little bit of time as he gets back up top. Oh, the nice concentration on that shot primary, knowing exactly where the enemy was. That's good to call out by his teammate as well. Ooh, misses the easy one. We've seen so many of those today where people are hitting crazy turnaround, falling twitch headshots. Then someone lift jumps right in front of you, super easy trajectory, and you just over aim it. Give you a look at the scoreboard, still not a single second of amp for G, an 8-1 with the shield belts, 15-2 on the 100 armors, just 100% going the All-Stars way. Soul dives down and actually steals that. Oh, that steals that belt and gets absolutely blasted by the combos. So not much happening there with that belt run. 10 seconds till amp. We're gonna get back over to it. Oh, Demon just relentless with the rockets. See them fighting back and forth over it. Looks like this one's gonna go. Oh, a double kill with the combo. Big play there by Soul. Can't get back up there though. He has to get on top of the... Does a lot more damage too, falling away, but Killing still survives with 3 health. He's gonna be able to get back. Pulls that sniper rifle from Killing. 10 seconds till the belt spawn, so they might just try to fight them off of that. Oh, the falling turnaround amped headshot by Demon just to make the N1 mixtape complete. Nice use of the boost there to stay out of the green for just a minute, but he does fall right back in, so he goes down. A couple of plays being made by G in the last couple minutes here, but otherwise it's been all All-Stars to this point. Armor is up. Got fighting up top for it. Oh, Soul and Demon take each other out. Or rather, Soul takes both of them out, and they're both going to be falling. Who can fall faster? Soul wins that battle. Must have eaten a heavy breakfast, but he's going to have that 100 armor in his pocket. And maybe a chance to make a play on amp and or belt. You see Killing shooting down to those boots. It's a smart play by Killing, understanding, like we saw earlier matches, when someone grabs those boots, they have easy access to the 2 other power-ups down there. Oh, Killing and Demon, a little bit of miscommunication, not knowing who's gonna grab it. Smart move though, they kill the enemy off it. Killing does lose the belt though because of that miscommunication. He's gonna have to be a little bit more careful here. He drops down to 100 armor, but not gonna get as much of an amp run off. Oh, actually shoots his teammate there for sliding in front of him, but at this point, not gonna matter. It's all pretty much over with for this map. We're gonna see All-Stars take the lead. Again, this is a best of 3, so Allstars up 1 map to nothing in this 2v2, but they still need to win 1 more to get that point. G with a chance to even it out next map and try to take it to a 3rd map. Combo off the spawn, pushing him right down to the bottom. Killing just being mean at this point. Last shield bolt goes to him, flying around with those boots. Oh, Soul again, killing himself with rockets. Does tons of damage to kill him, but can't finish him off. Misses the mid-air rocket, gets a little bit of splash damage, but no extra highlight in the waning moments here. One more look at the scoreboard as we wrap this one up. And look at that amp time. They finally squeezed in a few seconds of it. 2 kills there with the amp sniper rifle. The amp runs have really been the difference in this game. There you have it, map 1, all Stars. G is going to come back with another chance in the next map. Looks like there is a switch coming in, so okay, we're going to have a trade. Chip's going to come in. Be Oleg's partner now for this next map. And we'll be getting started here in just a second. We are on solo once again. Seen this map a lot lately. Here we go, players are ready. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5, we are here. Map 2 of this 2v2 portion of this matchup. We just saw Killing and Demon with a convincing win on deck, but we are now on solo, a whole new map. G's gonna need to try to push it to a 3rd game by taking this one. Otherwise, Allstars is gonna take another point for themselves in this UTPL season. G off to a quick start, up 2-0. Oleg though eating some late goo damage or maybe some enforcer damage. In any case, so Demon chasing them off of the armor with the piston, grabbing it for himself, just has enforcer. Oh, and chases him down to get the kill, so gutsy play there by Demon, earns himself a kill and some weapons, tying it right back up. Multiple sniper shots in a row. Demon looking really good early on here, killing, getting that shield belt. Oleg does have 100 armor, so they can contest these next power-ups. So they have Amp coming up in 15 seconds. They're going to need to get in position early. See Oleg link dueling. He knows he has a little bit of armor, can tank some damage while outputting some to try to chase Demon away. Gonna need some help though. 1 second until the Amp spawns, so G not in position for that Amp at all to contest it. Amp's only, or excuse me, Demon's only got 60 HP, but he does come in with double damage. Trying to make something happen with it. Ooh, missing the shots. So allows G to take that 100 armor, but does follow it up with a kill there. So up to a 3 frag lead. A couple minutes into this one. Oh, big flak primary coming out. Shredding Demon there, so Olek on a bit of a roll, he goes down, but only about a 4 frag lead, so maintaining right there, but Killing and Demon still dominating the armors. You see already 2 shield belts to 0. Killing does go down though, so Chip's gonna have a chance to try to push in and fight over this 100 armor area. See Olek coming behind, they're in position. Oh, the big flak ball misses. Demon gets the snipe shot. Another sniper shot. If he can get one more, he can knock him off. He doesn't get it, and Demon actually goes down. So a good sequence there by G, taking the 100 armor, getting a couple kills, closing the gap a little bit. They're now within 4. But Killing answers right back with the trade. Let's check out this amp area. G was not in position for the first amp at all. Could not contest it. Oh, Demon around the backside, Killing up front. Grabs amp, goes down, another kill, so Chip really weak, has to be careful here. They're chasing after him. Oh, gets another 200 damage rocket on Killing, so another chance to get it back within 4. Chip with the close range sniper shot. Looking for the callouts for the enemies. Yeah, only down by 3 now, but has to be careful. He still doesn't have much health. Link coming out to track him down finally. So back up to a 5 frag lead here. We've got shield belt spawning in about 20 seconds. Let's see if these guys try to circle around and get in position ahead of time. G's up on top of Killing. See Olek over there trying to push him away. Belt spawns now. It doesn't look like Demon's going to be in position to try to challenge it. Killing's going to back off too. They still have 20 seconds till amp. Maybe opting to back off and pick up some resources, some armor and weapons to try to fight them off of that. Amp runs have been mostly in Allstars' favor this entire matchup. See them up top, grabbing that armor, but now they're going to have to get down in position for amp. It's up right now. Ooh, they're just double teaming, running right over Olek, who does manage to kill in the process. Now one-on-one with Killing and Chip. He does have the amp. That's a big max damage combo behind him. Putting it back up to a 3 frag lead, so this game just going back and forth since the opening minutes. Ooh, that close range sniper shot. Killing just looks so confident with this sniper right now. Indeed, going on a killing spree. 3 seconds till the shield belt though, so they're going to find themselves out of position. Olek's going to take it from them. Demon trying to negate it, but good stinger alt fire to try to keep them at bay, push them away. It's going to be on the run though with flat close range from Killing. Oh, it looks like he ran out of ammo. Oh, a tough situation for Olek. Just trying to do whatever he can with that last little bit of health. Killing links him down with no mercy. Pushing it back up to a 7 frag lead. Actually, this might be the biggest lead we've seen so far this map. Got a little bit of time. Let's take a peek at the scoreboard. So G coming back, and you see 3-2 with the shield belts. They're doing a better job. But now the 100 armor is going entirely to red side. And this amp is so important now. Interesting move. So looks like neither team had timing of this amp. They just went and grabbed the shield belt. I was totally expecting them to circle around. Killing just sort of stumbles across it. Gets one amp shot, an amped headshot, another follow-up shot, so a double kill with an amp that he had no idea was even up. And there he goes, throwing all of the resources, the sniper rifle and the amp, over to Demon. Smart team play right there. Ooh, just missing with those sniper shots. On the run, eats a rocket though. He's got to be careful here. He can go down. This is a really dangerous area to be fighting rockets. Managed to survive, get a kill, and pull now even further ahead. Nice shots there by Chip to take him back down, but still a 13 frag lead now, as All-Star with that amp run really extended their lead. Killing on a rampage now, so we're going to follow him and see what he's seeing. He's going to have a chance at this shield belt. I think Demon took it last time, and that's why he ended up giving him the belt, or giving him the amp. Demon takes it again this time. Killing still looking healthy with 84 health, though. I think he might have been taking most of the 100 armors. See if they can make their way. Ooh, just avoids that goo. We'll see if they can make their way over to the amp area. If G wants to have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to need to start taking control of that amp area a little bit earlier, trying to fight All-Stars out of it. Saw the question in chat. Yeah, it does show when you're specking someone in first person. It does show if they zoom in with a sniper rifle. And again, amp comes up and nobody's got timing on it. All-Stars just happens across it again. I think he's going to take this over to the shield belt. Coming the long way around, trying to chase him off. Can't get a kill in the first person, but turns the corner with flak. Oh, Killing kills himself with rockets. The shield belt was already taken, but a couple of kills trading back and forth. And if you're All-Stars, you're actually okay with that, because time's going to start winding down here soon. Just about the halfway point. Oh, the close range sniper versus the flak by Killing. Maybe a desperation shot, but he hit it, and that's all that counts. $100 armor will be spawning soon. Excuse me, 100 armor will be spawning soon. And again, seeing a little bit of a loss of control there. Demon finally able to slide over and take that 100 armor. Killing is ready for this shield belt, but G, I think, has completely lost timing of these power-ups. Just completely gotten off of their rhythm. That's a credit to, well, they're here ahead of time for the amp, and this is, I think, what they need to do. But they haven't been anywhere near the last two amps that spawned, so I don't know if they even have timing on it. There we go. They heard it grab that time, so now they're going to at least have timing on it. Killing does take it, though. Oh, and the big shots there to put 2 more on the board. 3 more on the board, up by 23 now, more than doubling them up. All-Stars continuing to look dominant. Seconds till this shield belt spawns. You see Chip trying to sneak up on him, almost got there, but Killing just turned the corner and had the right weapon out. And that's so tough when you're constantly respawning. You really can't build up your weapon cache. You don't always have the right tool for the right situation. If he had a flat cannon there, he might have been able to sneak up and blast him off of it, but instead takes a rocket to the grill. They lose that shield belt, and now Demon's ready to go. They can make another amp run. Oleg putting out some major damage with that link gun, able to end one killing spree. So both All-Stars go down leading into this amp. Let's see if anyone can get there ahead of time, now that I think both teams should have timing of it. Looks like Killing's the only one really close to it. Demon probably knew was heading for it, fighting them off. But again, G just completely losing timing and not even contesting it, and that's just not how you're going to get back in the game. Down 26 with 4 minutes to go. You got to be taking these amps. They do get the 100 armor. Shield belt's going to be up. That gets taken by Demon, though. Demon's been really controlling the shield belt in this map, especially in the second half of the game. Killing, meanwhile, has been all over these amps, making big runs. Just kind of gradually increasing this lead. Ooh, a little bit of team damage there. Sniper shots. Sniper shots not landing. Demon decides to just clean him up with a good old-fashioned pistol. Under the 3-minute mark, we do have a shield belt spawning soon. But these guys are kind of just playing like a free-for-all mode right now. Demon now on his own killing spree. 3 seconds till the amp. It looks like they're in position ahead of time. G doesn't seem to have timing still, or they're just maybe just goofing off at this point. I mean, this map is pretty much gonna go All-Stars way. Oh, the falling amped headshot by Killing. So G trading kills now, but of course, unfortunately, with 2 minutes to go, that's not going to help him out very much. We do still have 2 best-of-3 duels, though, remember. Opportunities for G to try to take some points back in this matchup. After this map, we'll take a quick look at the bracket and see who's going to be playing. Ooh, big combo comes in on Chip. Amp's gonna be up. Last amp of the game. And G finally gets around to a position where they can try to contest it. Killing gets it and chases him away, but that's the first time I think they've actually taken down the amp runner. Probably 5 minutes. They really lost track of that amp. Didn't do him any favors. We'll take a quick peek at the scoreboard. I imagine it's going to look like we think it's going to look like, which is all the amps going to All-Stars. That helping them secure about twice as many shield belts. Actually pretty even 100 armors going back and forth. I think one of the biggest problems G had in both these maps in this 2v2 was just losing track of those amps. So tough to come back whenever a team is making smart, efficient use of the amps too. And credit All-Stars players for that as well. Not just grabbing the amp and diving into the enemy team and then falling, dying and giving it right back to them. Making really effective use of it. Earns themselves 1 more point. And 2 more points up to grabs with these duel matches coming right up soon. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Looking for the instance popping up. I don't see it yet. Reflex versus Sunday. Okay, looks like it just popped up. Let's switch it over to in-game view. So it looks like we have Deep, Erase, and Coma. Oh, it looks like, okay. So maybe they switched something up. Looks like Fantasy's gonna play against Sunday at first. So DM Deep, a really interesting map. Lots of verticality to it, lots of chances to shoot down and up through grates, all those little grates you can shoot through, lots of holes in windows and things. So basically, if you have a high amount of map knowledge, high degree of map knowledge rather, you can really catch your opponent off guard. There's also a couple places in the map where if you knock them off, they can fly off the map and actually fall to their deaths. So you have to be careful there around like the shield belt area, for instance. You might take it, but if you get knocked off, you're just gonna explode into a bazillion pieces. So some interesting gameplay happening on this map, a little bit unique in that way. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 here with this dual round of G versus Allstars. Allstars so far taking all 3 points in the match so far, but G with the chance to try to come back. They have Sunday here dueling against Fantasy on Deep. It's going to be a best of 3. Winner of the best of 3 will gain their team 1 point for the UTPL season. Right off the bat, Sunday looking aggressive going up against Fantasy. If he can get that corner turn, he can't. Oh, a clutch primary with the flak by Fantasy. Looked like he was going to go down. One tick of Link would have taken him out. Hits him with the flak, survives, earns him a chance to go around and pick up some armor. So up close flak by Fantasy. Can't quite connect. Had a chance to take out Sunday there. Still a 1 frag lead. Oh, just misses. Sunday diving all the way into that wall. Now has him down to 5 health. Fantasy's got to get himself back up. Oh, big combo to defend himself. But those rockets could take him out. He dives just right. Sunday guesses wrong. Gets plucked out of the sky, and Fantasy back up to 55 health. Remember, that 150 armor doesn't do you any good if you don't have the health to back it up. I like the use of the Link primary there, so what that's going to do, that's going to stop those shock balls from flying at you. Defensive Link allows him to pick up that 100 armor. Fantasy's still down to 3 health. He's got to get on the run right now. Oh, gets caught up front by Sunday to even in it back, right, or excuse me, trading the kill right back after doing that damage. And now Fantasy on the run. That Stinger putting a lot of pressure on Sunday to try to hit his shots. Remember, you can shoot up and down through most of these grates, so lots of cutoffs. Ooh, Sunday accidentally blasts himself in the face with a flak ball. Ends up flying right back down. Oh, he answers with the goo that broke the universe. That's a new bug on me, but it looks kind of amazing. Big combo there by Fantasy. These players anticipating each other's movements very well now. And see the giant goo cloud of miasma just taking over that half of the map. Just to remind Fantasy of that time he got gooed. Fantasy looking very confident on this map. This is a map where you can definitely tell when someone's played it a few times versus when someone's played it a bunch of times, just because there's a lot of interesting advanced movement you can do. And it's really cool to see two players who know the map play against each other on it and dance around each other. See Fantasy maybe trying to push him off the map with that shock knockback. Sunday, though, able to get that 150 armor. Looks like the goo cloud has settled down a bit, so we will have full visibility again. You can take off your masks, everybody. So Sunday able to control that shield belt a little bit, but not really tracking down Fantasy yet. There he goes. Jumps right into his face. Fantasy, though, makes him pay for it with a rocket, so damage going both ways. Oh, a big combo by Sunday. This might be his opportunity to try to assert some control. Needs to get back in his face. Smart move by Fantasy. Goes straight for the health packs. Does lose that 100 armor. He's going to be down to 31 health, so one big shot could take him out and give Sunday a chance to go on a run here. There's another shield belt for Sunday. You wonder then, did Fantasy keep timing of that, or did he actually lose timing? I'm kind of surprised Sunday didn't actually delay that, but Fantasy didn't even challenge it, trying to get himself back up to speed with weapons, ammo, and armor. We are past the halfway point, though, and Sunday now controlling the whole map, but not necessarily converting it into points yet. Shot combo duels happening, but Fantasy not able to land it. Sunday gonna chase him down with Stinger. He knows he has a big health advantage. Gotta be careful though, because Fantasy's not all that weak, so doesn't want to eat any big flak. There's a big flak primary. Another one by Fantasy. Oh, Fantasy just misses with that flak ball, so either player could go down in one big shot here. So Sunday might need to back up. Grabs a little bit of armor. Ooh, the ping though. Getting smacked just a little bit by that shock rifle. Gonna push him back to the shield belt again. Again though, Fantasy not near him. Oh, just jumped over that shock ball. So interesting movement by Sunday that allows him to avoid getting combo there that might have taken him out. Up close by Fantasy, trying to get that one extra shot. There's the combo that takes him out. Fantasy finally breaking control. So Sunday did a great job of reestablishing himself in the map. But unfortunately for him, just wasn't able to roll that into any kills. Ooh, nice movement back and forth, taking Fantasy out of his comfort zone, getting out of his line of sight a little bit. Pretty much stomping on his head there, but Fantasy able to escape. Sunday trying to give chase, knowing he's a little bit low on health. Oh, but that up close flat primary. Every time Sunday has gotten into Fantasy's face with a health advantage, Fantasy's been flacking him right in the face. Oh, he gets knocked off the back of the map. And that's going to take away all of that armor. Remember, that counts as a kill, so not only does it numerically help, but now Fantasy's got to start all the way back with no weapons and armor. A huge play/break for Sunday as he tries to come back into this one with less than 3 minutes to go. Again, flak primary by Fantasy, owning this map right now. close flak again by Fantasy, turning Sunday away. And at this point, the clock starts to become a factor, down 4 with 2 minutes to go. Sunday's not going to have time to go back and heal up every time he takes damage anymore. That 100 armor is extremely important for that very reason, but he's going to have to close the gap at some point. Fantasy going back for shield belt, trying to fight him off. You got to be careful. You don't want to get knocked off again. But you see him trying to knock Sunday off with rockets, trying to answer back. Does get the kill though. Not a ring out that he wanted. Only 5 health. He's got to be careful here. It's tempting to go after the spawn kill, but you've only got 5 health. You can go down just like that. So Sunday does get that one back on the board, but only a minute and a half to go. Still needs to pull out 4 frags. Going to be extremely difficult. You can sometimes get lucky with spawns on this map, but it's not the easiest map to rattle off 3 or 4 kills in a row on. And past the 1 minute mark, that's going to be another kill. Up 5 now is Fantasy. Ooh, and Sunday now turning the tables on Fantasy with some flat primary of his own. Might be a little too late for that though, with 40 seconds to go. Not gonna have time to rattle off 4 kills. Oh, and Fantasy with a great patient prediction combo. Lets him dive just right into it. Sunday can't get the lock on rockets to stick. And we're gonna finish this one out with 10 seconds to go, but gonna be all Fantasy. Sunday actually had some moments of good control in this match. Just wasn't able to convert kills off of it. That is map 1. We'll see what happens coming up in map 2 right after this. All right, so it looks like we should have Erase, and then if a third map is needed, it would be Coma. Jumping right into this one, keeping things moving. Three, two, one. It's game time, baby. Connex 5 here with map 2 of this duel matchup. Fantasy taken deep. Sunday did have moments of control, however, wasn't able to convert it into kills, but now we'll see what he can do on a different map. He's up 1-0 with that early sniper kill. Let's see if he can follow it up and convert some more spawn kills off it. Ooh, Fantasy pinging him down, gonna make him run back and pick up another shock rifle. Oh, big lift jump combo there by Sunday. Great anticipation and really tracking. Fantasy now down to 8 health. Still being aggressive though, taking shots at Sunday. Got him down to 34 health. Both players, whoever hits the next shot's gonna get a kill. They both have link guns, but neither one using it. Sunday winning that battle, but down to 31 health. He's right in front of the shield belt. Both players dueling over it. Fantasy maybe a little frustrated there, trying to get him down with the Enforcer. But the problem with that is that shield belt's going to give you a little more armor absorption. Let you survive that. And now Sunday all the way back up to 72 health, can go up to 100. Actually baits him into it. Interesting. Fantasy does have the tools though, weapon-wise, to track him down and try to take him out. A couple good shots, 3 good shots in a row, but Fantasy with 5 health manages to combo him out of that area. He's going to be on the run for health now himself. But he does answer that and get himself on the board and try to get some semblance of control early on in this map. 100 armor is up. He's going to give that up, but takes a shot that negates it. Still only 55 health. A great trailing sniper shot there. Another follow-up shot. One more shot. He could get a kill out of this. 2 more shots. So Fantasy absolutely on fire right now. Turned what could have been a dangerous situation into advantage. Only down by 1 with the shield belt, and he's on the run. Trying to find a chance to just take out Sunday one more time to tie it back up. Shots flying back and forth across the map. Fantasy still down by 1. He's going to need to pick his spots. Oh, big headshot comes out. Takes him down to 36 health. This could be his opportunity. Has to catch up to him, though. He catches him. One more shot would take him out. He knows where he's at. Ooh, and Sunday guesses correctly there. Oh, and the headshot to answer back by Sunday. Being aggressive, following Fantasy over to the lift. Puts him back up by 2. That was a huge shot. Looked like he was on the run. Maybe going down. Another combo knocking him down to that shield belt area, but he does give up the pickup. So each player retreating back to their corners, trying to get that first opening shot. First sniper goes to Sunday. A rocket coming from Fantasy. Another sniper from Sunday. Sunday's hit scan aim really coming back out in this map. Didn't have a lot of opportunity to use it in deep, kind of more of a claustrophobic map at times. Keeping Fantasy at bay for now with these sniper and shock primary shots. Ooh, the flying sniper shot going down. Sunday has a free... Ooh, okay, Fantasy snuck around, so... Interesting when these players are deciding to be aggressive versus passive. Every time I think one of them is going to retreat, they turn the corner and try to flank them and shoot them in the back. We've seen that come up big earlier in the game with the headshot to the back. 4 juggles in a row with that shock primary, and all of a sudden, Fantasy's going to be on the run, but he answers with a fall-away sniper shot of his own. Pulling back with N1 just about halfway through this one. Has plenty of time to go and the 100 armor. Still 30 seconds till the shield bell comes up. This could be the chance Fantasy needs to initiate a fight. Gets one rocket in him. Can follow it up. Oh, misses the sniper. Decides to go back for shield belt. Maybe just pick up some health. Okay, so he's going to basically just try to hold this section of the map for another 15 seconds. In the meantime, though, Sunday is running around grabbing up everything he needs to come back and contest this. I don't know if he has timing on it, though. Looks like he might be happy to just sit back on the opposite side of the map and pick up the small armors. So Fantasy basically getting a free shield belt out of it. Ooh, Sunday missing that sniper shot. Anticipated well, but couldn't quite connect. Up close shock primary. Ooh, Fantasy, you see him guessing that he was going to go for the health. He doesn't. Still 4 minutes to go. Fantasy's put himself in good position, but he needs to hit a couple of big shots. Oh, the big rocket comes out. Can he hit another follow-up? One more, and Sunday with 7 health. Sunday able to shoot him in the face with that shock primary. Fantasy answers back. Good awareness there. Just runs right at him with Enforcer. Knew he didn't have any health left. Still only down by 1. There's one big shot. He's got him trapped in the corner. Only has shock rifle, though, so can't get too close to him. 10 seconds till the shield belt spawns, so he's going to have to circle back around and decide how he wants to play this. Does he want to dive in versus Flak? He does dive in versus Flak. Risky play there, but gets out alive. Does a little bit of damage, but rather just grab himself 100 armor and meet back up in the middle of the map. It looks like that's what's going to happen. Trying to keep Sunday off of that shock rifle. Ooh, the sniper shot by Sunday, turning him away. Fantasy trying to play this patiently, but he's going to start running out of time soon. He's still only down 1, though, so just needs one opportunity. Oh, Sunday staying in the corner, juking him. The close range flak versus the shock. Who's going to hit the next shot? It's going to be Sunday. He goes up by 2 now, and that was a huge shot. Fantasy was 1 shot away from tying it back up. Instead, he goes up by 2. Has him trapped in a corner here. Could make it 3. Although if he's not careful, could get rocketed down in the face. Ooh, Fantasy almost turns into a big combo there. Can't afford to die. Excuse me, Sunday almost walks into a combo there from Fantasy. Fantasy now, the 150 armor, 150 health. He can tank 1 or 2 of these combos, and it's not really a big problem. 2 big rockets coming in. If he can follow it up, he can pull within 1. Sunday, though, being very, very patient. Oh, the rockets around the corner. Pulling within 1 with 2 minutes to go. Fantasy, though, down to 56 health. Can't afford to be too aggressive because he can't give up any more kills. Oh, mid-air rocket knocks him off the 100 and the follow-up kill to tie it up with under 2 minutes to go. Fantasy in control at the moment. See if he can try to follow that up with a spawn kill to get the lead. 90 seconds to go. There's a big combo, and there we go. Takes the lead over Sunday. Has him down in the with rockets down in the shield belt area. Looks like he's going to be okay to just pick himself back up to 100 health. And if Sunday wants to make his move, now's the time to do it. He doesn't really have time to spare. Oh, aggression by Fantasy jumping right in his face. Unfortunately, gets pushed away with that shock. Oh, the combo's not happening for Sunday. He had him lined up. Does follow up with some shock primaries to protect himself, though. If he doesn't hit those shots, the match is probably over. He sneaks underneath, peeks him with 10 health, takes him out to tie it up with less than a minute to go. Now Sunday's diving for that health. Finally gets himself a little bit healthy. Fantasy's still got the health advantage, so he catches him with 1 shot. 2 shots going back and forth. The next shot may win this match. Oh, big combo just misses. He's going to get the 100 armor on Fantasy's side. Shield belt's going to go to Sunday. They both need to stack up on health. Neither player wanting to be hyper aggressive there and roll the dice. We could actually see an overtime here, unless someone catches someone out with a combo. 15 seconds to go. These guys have been back and forth all match long, 10 seconds and counting. $100 armor is going to spawn right now. We are officially in overtime, so both players wanted to get that 2 minutes. Fantasy's going to back up. I was kind of surprised he wasn't on that 100 armor earlier, so he's got that. He's going to have 15 seconds time to decide how to approach Sunday. Oh, with the big combo to the back. Now Sunday's going to be chasing him down. Fantasy on the run. Gets that kill with a minute and a half to go, and now Fantasy in a tough spot here. He's trying to challenge him for the shield belt. Takes the shield belt, has the link gun, can tie it up here with the kill, and he does. Huge aggressive push there, and he spawns right in front of him. This could be Fantasy's chance to take the lead with 90 seconds to go. Takes him out with link gun. He finds him on the way to 100 armor again. 1 more kill could put it away. He has to watch out for those rockets from Sunday. Sunday, for his part, still has a minute to play with. He's got rockets charged up, ready to go. He doesn't want to dive into any link gun, though. Big combo coming out, but no damage. Ooh, and diving right into that defensive link gun from Fantasy. Trying to just push him away, daring him to run up that ramp. Still has a minute to go, though, so Sunday has time to pick a better spot. He just needs a little bit of ammo, a little bit of armor. Oh, turns the corner right into Fantasy. This could be the chance he needs. Misses the rocket, hits the mid-air rocket, can follow it up. Oh, it dives right into the defensive link, and that may be it. Fantasy grabbing the shield belt. It's going to have 30 seconds to survive. 2 kills in 30 seconds is definitely doable on this map, but Sunday doesn't really have any time to spare. And Fantasy, again, with the defensive link, just throwing it right back in his face. Nothing Sunday could do about that. Fantasy's going to go on top. Going on a killing spree with the link to finish it off. There's the GG, so a great match, another overtime game. Back and forth those guys went, and then Fantasy finally just took the advantage with a minute and a half to go and able to defend himself with that link gun very effectively. So that was first duel round. Bring you back up to the brackets. I think they may have had to switch some things around there. So that was Fantasy versus Sunday. Originally on here we have Demon versus Zarkin. I'm not sure if that's still gonna maintain. All right, so just waiting for this final duel map of this matchup. Or final duel match of this matchup. I do see Demon's game going up. So it looks like Demon is going to be playing the second one. Not sure if, yeah, I see chat asking the same question, if it's going to be Olek again or if Zarkan's going to play this one. But Demon's certainly going to be in there. And there we go, Master Bobo, aka Zarkan. Am I pronouncing that right, by the way? Feel free to correct me. I can only know how to pronounce so many different dialects around the world. I mean, we could start calling him Sharknado. I did go to a sea creature themed party last night, so I think Sharknado fits pretty well. All right, players are ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's game time, baby. Connex 5 here with this. Ooh, quick switch shot right off the bat by Zarkan. Demon on the run early, but again, this is going to be a best of 3 matchup for the final point. Ooh, and the bait and switch. Look at that. So Zarkan over here trying to get the jump on Demon. Demon does hear him coming now. Gonna be running in against some shock rifle. It does hit him with the sniper rifle though. Another sniper shot. So Sharkan absolutely on fire right now with the sniper. A little bit of damage coming out. Both players being extremely careful now, just kind of trying to take peek shots at each other, stacking up on ammo. Ooh, up close shots by Demon though, able to shock juggle him down. Earns himself a shield belt in the process. It's a nice recovery by Demon. He had a bit of damage taken early in the match, but able to survive, turn it back around. But watch out for that flag. Big combo comes out, follows it up with a sniper shot. One more shot could do it. Has to run away from the combos, but health and armor advantage still to Demon. Baiting him over to that 50 armor. And right now, Sharkan is being extremely unpredictable. Demon's actually guessed wrong a few times, so keep an eye on that if this match stays close. If he can force Demon to be in a situation where he has to guess door number 1 or door number 2, you might win that 50-50 battle. Interesting jump there by Demon. Actually jumps over the sniper rifle. Not sure if that was intentional, but gets a big combo. Eats 3 rockets in the process, but another follow-up combo to get that kill. Just in time to get that shield belt, so great timing on that. Again, guesses wrong again, so recovers nicely with the primary shots and the sniper follow-up, but Sharkan's playstyle, throwing Demon for a loop a couple times. Not keeping him from going up 2-0 though. Here's him down low by that health. He's trying to get health of his own. Both players are fully aware of that fact. Ooh, just misses the lined up sniper shot. I think we may see Demon have to circle back around the back side of the map to get health. He may give up this 100 armor. Yep, he's going to do exactly that. He will get himself in position to fight him off for the next shield belt, however. We see the same bottom to top jump. Demon trying to catch him with the same combo, doesn't get it. So Sharkan actually gets a completely undamaged shield belt, and that's going to be a problem for Demon to work through here. Advantage he has, he does have the lead. He can back up, get as much shock ammo as he needs. Ooh, combos back and forth. A little bit of damage from Demon, so that'll even things back out. Oh, eats a combo up the lift. He might take fall damage. Had to be careful there. Now this next 100 armor, much more important now that Demon is down to 25 armor. Looks like he's content to give up the 100 armor and stack up on 50s and the 50s of his own, rather. Oh, it goes down to the close range flak. Sharkan being extremely aggressive there. First time in the match we've really seen him be that aggressive. Catches him off the spawn. Does have a shock rifle in his hands. Has to be careful, so 2 kills in a row ties it right back up, and that's how fast you can have a comeback on this map. Demon does steal the shield belt, however, and gets away. So a big steal there by Demon, able to grab it, get away. Pretty much even on health and armor at this point. And Demon has a sniper rifle, so he can follow that sequence up with a big kill. He doesn't. Eats a combo. Sharkan diving right at him with 30 health. Right into a sniper rifle. So pretty gutsy move there. But caught him off guard, got the kill. And now Demon's playing from behind. Demon now on the run. You see him down to the 3 armor. You see what Sharkan's doing. Basically just trying to catch him off guard, jumping around the corner, but gets caught with rockets that time. One shot will take out Demon. He doesn't get it. He does steal that shield belt one more time. Oh, and Demon, dangerous move, dives right in front of him to grab the health packs. Sharkan saw it coming, takes him out, up by 2 now. Sharkan now just running the map, collecting all the pickups. Demon trying to break him down, but down to 4 health again. It seems like every time Demon engages this map, he's already down to single-digit health. He's just constantly getting hit. Credit to Sharkan for that. Ooh, shield belt spawns in 10 seconds. That missed jump right there might actually cost Sharkan a chance to get... Oh, no, he does beat Demon there with the rockets. Eats 3 rockets of Demons, though. Takes him out, grabs that belt, and that's what Demon needed to get right back in this game. Still down by 1, but has plenty of time. More importantly, broke that map control that Sharkan was using to keep him at bay. Ooh, someone's gonna hit one big shot in the next couple minutes that's really gonna determine this game. It's just a matter of who it's gonna be. Do have 20 seconds till this shield belt. Curious to find out. Does Sharkan try to keep him off it, or does he back off, try to catch him coming out of it? He knows that Demon has to challenge at the very least. Big rockets coming in from both sides. Both players damaged. One more shot would tie it up. Instead, he gets away clean with 150 armor. Just enough life to survive that. And the 100 armor also going to Sharkan, so Demon finding himself now on the run with no armor. Does snag a 50, but going to be in a precarious spot. A couple of air rockets. Does take him out. Another rocket to the face. So great job by Demon of whittling him back down. Pretty much even. Ooh, a headshot coming up the lift. That was the big shot I was talking about. Somebody was going to hit it. And now we're tied right back up with 2 minutes to go. Has the spawn right there. He's one shot away from taking the lead. Smart move there, waiting for him to die for the 100. Ooh, he misses the shot. He got the shot he wanted, just couldn't hit it. He did take that health down there, though. Down to 23 health. He's right on top of him, Demon. Just waiting for him to come after that health. And there's the shot he needed to tie or to take the lead. Demon coming storming back with still 2 minutes to go, so plenty of time for Sharkan to come back, but Demon now with map control has that 150 armor belt. And 100 armor going to Sharkan, so he's going to have some tools to work with here. Shot primary is coming out from Demon to turn him away. Oh, almost a big combo by Sharkan. Instead, he's going to be on the run a little bit, down to 23 health. He has to regroup now. He can't afford to die again, but still plenty of time left. A minute and 15 seconds will give him time to engage a couple more times before he runs out of clock. But shots, again, Demon just hitting shots at the moment. See him trying to break him down with Stinger, putting a lot of pressure on Demon to keep hitting these shot primaries. One more, though, may take him out. Demon chases him down. Can't pluck him out of midair. These close-range rockets, either player could win this fight. Great timing there by Sharkan, knowing that that belt was up, gets right back out and into the fight. And now he's got a huge armor advantage. Oh, he turns the corner, eats his own rocket. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but eats a lot of his armor. And now he's got to be extra aggressive. He's on the run, trying to catch up to Demon, but only 30 health, so he's going to back up and grab this 100 armor, which I like the idea. 20 seconds, though. He can't afford to waste any more time. He needs one more shot to tie this back up and send it to overtime. He's going to have to take a chance, though. 10 seconds to go. I think he may be out of time. You hear Demon being super quiet there, and nothing he could do with that one. So great concentration and patience from Demon coming back in that one. Sharkan had map control much of the time. You see pretty even with those shield belts, but 16-1 on the vest. So credit to Demon for having the patience to come back, lacking map control and still coming out with a win. All right, so map 1 goes to Demon just barely. Of course, this is best of 3, so this would be Sarkhan's chance to come right back even, force a map 3. Players are ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's game time, baby. Connex 5. We are here with map 2 between Demon and Sarkhan. We just saw a very, very close game with a nice comeback by Demon in the last few minutes. He's going to go up 1 map to nothing, but plenty of chances to even it back out. See Demon's perspective, able to get that 100 armor and a shock rifle, so ready to go here to try to extend this lead. Eating a bunch of stinger though, running right into it, so dangerous move here. Not able to connect with those combos. So pretty even trade there, both players at about the same health and armor. Demon winning that battle up close with the rocket juggling, knocking him off of the shield belt and getting him another kill. So that's a big kill right there. Try to extend this lead and keep things rolling. See the patience here by both players, trying to get that peak shot. Armor's up right now. Gets the shot beforehand and the shot after, so 2 nice shots there by Demon. Able to negate that armor. Oh, and the big combo just barely misses. Sarkhan, meanwhile, having to run for health a little bit, but still in a decent position here to try to fight over this shield belt coming up. Ooh, the nice combo pushes him right off of it. Demon now in a great spot to try to get another kill. Pulls out the link gun, smart move. And a bit unfortunate there by Sarkhan. He was in position and just got pushed right off it. It's kind of the downside of when you get yourself in position a little too early. Shock ball's coming out. Demon missing the combo there, but able to grab that 50 armor. Big combo trailing away right into Sarkhan's face as he tried to make that follow-up kill. 3 more shots in a row. Demon's on fire now. Let's take a look at his accuracy real quick. Well, all right, let's maybe not look at his accuracy, but the last couple minutes, he's been on fire. Ooh, another big combo right there, pushing it up to 6-0. If he can keep on this roll, he can lock this map down pretty quickly. Ooh, trying to catch him with another combo. This has actually been a much better map for Demon to predict Sharkan. Sharkan on the prior map had been like kind of catching him by surprise. Here he's hit him with a couple prediction combos. He's kind of known where he was going, read him a little bit better. Another prediction combo right there. He's basically guessing right whenever Sharkan's gonna try to chase him down and making him eat a combo every time, following up with the link gun. Really kind of textbook at this point. Ooh, up close flak. Oh, that could be the shot that Sharkan needed to try to get back into this one. Needs to hit a couple more of those, but if he can close the gap and I think get Demon out of that mid-range combo and shock primary battles, that's really where Demon's been killing him. If he can get into a rocket and flak duel, we might be able to make something happen here. Comboed up in the air, mid-air shots though by Sharkan. Great focus right there to keep his aim adjusted despite getting knocked around. Demon standing still, gets pinged for it. Oh, but Demon hits him right back with the shock primary shots. Demon with the follow-up kill, up 9-0 now. Just completely rolling, catching him off the spawn again. And up close though, this is the flat primary situation that I think Sharkan could use to his advantage, but right now, Demon on a rampage, not afraid of anything at the moment. So Sharkan, you can see what he's doing, trying to take out the link gun and just kind of whittle him down. Rather than going for the big home run play and the big spike damage. Ooh, just not working right now. Everything Demon throws out seems to just be hitting him. Demon just on a roll right now. And one thing that I always talk about is converting one kill into multiple, not just getting a kill and backing off. He's getting these spawn kills, getting these chases. That's earning him 12-0 lead with under 4 minutes to go. So this one getting close to out of reach here. There's a big flat primary up close. So finally Sharkan gets on the board by closing the gap, pulling out that flak, making Demon a little bit uncomfortable with his aiming. We'll see if he can continue that trend. With 3.5 minutes to go, it's not impossible. It's going to be very difficult to score that many points that quickly. Oh, and another combo by Demon. Stinger taking him down again, though, making his aim uncomfortable. I think is what Sharkan needs to do. Clock's going to be a factor here, but see him disrupting that sniper rifle aim, allowing him to get in a little bit closer. Oh, the enforcer shots coming in, doing damage, but not timing the shield belt, even making him pay for that. I wanted to look at this one, so you're looking at, yeah, 6 kills, so almost half his kills coming from shock rifle. I'm pretty sure combos are going to be the majority of those. Demon doing so much damage with shock combos this game. Ooh, rockets buzzing right by his head, not doing any damage though, so Sharkan under 2 minutes to go. Looks like he's going to be out of time on this one. That'll be a 5th point coming out of this match for Allstars. Another falling away combo by Demon. Look at that shield belt control, 7-0. Sharkan hasn't touched a single shield belt this match, or this map rather. Rocket knock up, follow up shot with the shock rifle. Nice weapon combo there by Demon. Just kind of shoot and skeet at this point. Minute left. They're gonna follow this one out. Ooh, a big combo. So Sarkhan able to kill Demon in that spree. Maybe a little moral victory there. 42 seconds left though. This is Sarkhan's last chance to try to get a shield belt this map. Oh, and 9 health left. Demon survives that combo, gets that shield belt, and there will not be a single shield belt this game for Sarkhan. So Demon with a really fundamentally sound match this time. Like I say, he was getting a little bit confused by the approaches of Sarkhan the previous map. Guessed right a ton of times, ate a couple rockets, but would early on, but would give him all sorts of damage. Every time Sarkhan tried to approach him, just caused him to eat combos. And now they're going for the piston duel matches just to finish things off, but 5 points now, a perfect match for Allstars. That's going to put them in great position moving forward in this league. All right, I'm going to put you guys in our AFK screen for a second to figure out what matches we have left. We do have All-Stars versus Half Absolute scheduled today, but there was some talk of rescheduling that or maybe splitting matches from different times or something, so we're going to figure out what we can do with that, and I will be back on in just a few minutes.